It's gonna get weird for a second because the amount of cheese that we're putting on is all gonna ooze out and it's gonna get messy. Who cares? It's gonna be delicious. It's gorgeous. How's it, everybody? Chef Sheldon Simeon here, chef owner of Tin Roof Restaurant and the guy that's coming out with a new cookbook called Cook Real Hawaii. Go and get it. The Flying Saucer is this beautiful grilled cheese, ooey gooey snack that you'll find at county fairs here in Maui and in Kauai. So we're gonna get right to it. First thing to do is make a mirepoix. I've got some onions, some celery, and some carrots. We're gonna do a small to medium dice on that. We're gonna peel this carrot. Those onions are crushing my eyes right now. Holy shoo-shoos. That's how happy I am to be back on Munchies. Real men cry, and real chefs do too. All right, I'm gonna try my best to cut this the same size as that. We'll do the same with the celery. So a lot of times, like the stereotype of Hawaii cuisine is this tropical background of flavors, you know, mangoes and pineapples and all that good stuff, you know. But there's so many different parts of history that influences the food that we eat here. I imagine that this came around the time of World War II, when a lot of rations was around, and you had to make do with what you had. A little bit of garlic, that's what we're gonna use to start off in the pan. All right, we got garlic on there. Just a little bit of Nutra oil, a little bit of garlic. Mama always said when the recipe said one garlic, who the hell puts one clove of garlic in a recipe? One clove means 6. And brown that garlic. You know, season it with gochugaru, which is Korean pepper flakes. And that's gonna perfume the oil. If you ain't got that, just a little bit of red chili flake, whatever type of chili that you have. I'm gonna add in my ground beef. See that? Get that brown. All right, so it's all brown like this. You can see it. To that, we're gonna add our onions, carrots, and celery. And that's gonna cook down probably 12 to 15 minutes. Ultimately, you wanna let that cook down as slow as possible. Take a dip in the ocean. All right, that's right. You guys don't have that option. I do. I live in Hawaii. Oh! That's been about 10 minutes or so, and then we're gonna season the dish. Pre-blended chili powder. If you got any of that fancy stuff, use it. This is Lawry's. A little bit of that. Touch of tomato paste. Boom. That gets cooked down into it. So it all comes together. Then we're gonna finish it off with a big old spoon of cream of mushroom, which was practically a mother sauce in my household, in the Simeon household. The cream mushroom is gonna blend together with the tomato paste, gonna make this super creamy dish, makes it more savory, add a bunch of richness to it. Just cause, add some canned corn, you can't tell me no. All right, that's done. Tell me if that's not a meal right there. I'm putting it into a bowl, we're gonna let it cool slightly. And then we are gonna make a flying saucer. This is actually a Hawaiian honey bread made by a local bakery. Slightly sweeter, almost like a Hawaiian sweet bread. It's perfect. Toast Tights. These Toast Tights originated in the 1940s. They're hard to come by. You don't really need it, but they're rad if you can find it. We'll make some in this, and then we'll make some for those of you that can't get your hands on Toast Tights. We've got our bread. I'm gonna lay down like a few pieces of it. Then take some softened butter. Get it all over the bread. I'm gonna put butter on 2 sides. Why? Because it tastes better when you have more butter. All right, bringing in the most Hawaiian ingredient of them all. Kraft Singles. It has to be Kraft Singles. Okay, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be American cheese, but it's already melting. Get cheese that melts. Get cheese that melts. Okay. get yourself one of these contraptions. If not, get a spoon. Key is not to overfill it so much. Just enough. You're just gonna put the tops on them. Like so. You got butter everywhere. I love it. Then we're gonna put them in the toast type. Boom. And spray it down. Just so that they can stick. One of these, try to get it centered off. You want that filling to be right in the center of it. And then you take your knife, take off all these bits, and you're left with this delicious pocket right in the middle of it all. I'll light it up. It's already bubbling. When you got cheese that's half melted, flip it over. The edges are gonna brown and actually burn like that. It actually is sealing it all. Keep on turning it over. It's like that. It might look crazy right now. Yes, it's ooey. It's going all over the edges like that. Watch out. If you're in your house, you might burn it down. That's why I say watch the filling. But watch this. There it is. Gorgeous flying saucer. Let's make one without the toast type. I'm gonna heat up my pan. I look for a cup that was the equal size of my flying saucer. I'm gonna put this in there. Let that go. I'm actually gonna squish this one down and I'm gonna leave the cup on top of it. I can see families doing it together, everybody making it and like saying like, no, this is how much filling that you should put in it. And then you're gonna get the one kid that's gonna put 6 slices of cheese. Admit to it, you know who you are. All right, so there you go, pop it out. Let's flip it over, let's see. Ooh, you don't need toast types to make yourself a flying saucer. There you have it, the flying saucer. Quintessential Hawaii fare. I'm gonna just bite right into it. Extra cheesy, gooey, savory from the beef and the vegetables. It's a complete meal. Can't wait for you guys to try it. Make you play the ukulele even better. I'm telling you. What was it? I didn't hear you. For the recipe, click on the link below and go check out my book, Cook Real Hawaii. I gotta stop my kids. They're like jamming out on the ukulele. Hey, Bob Marley! Take it easy 1 second. They're like rootsing out right now.